What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You know it's your girl Life with Chrissy, and I'm back with another video. So y'all seen that title, y'all seen that thumbnail. I am basically it's a story time on how I had COVID, like maybe like 2.5 weeks ago. I'm definitely better now, but it was so crazy, you guys, so crazy. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So Monday night I was doing hair, right? I was doing hair, and I'm like swallowing my spit and drinking stuff, and my throat started hurting. So it started hurting really bad. Like it felt like something was just stuck down there, and then every time I swallow it like hurts. So like I would have to like do like this, like flinch and like go in when I swallow. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Mind you, now before this had happened, my boyfriend was sick. He was sick like around December 20th. He was sick, and he was like sick throughout Christmas and everything like that. So I'm taking care of him or whatever like that, because somebody got to take care of him. We living, together, so I just didn't have him hanging, so I had to take care of him. So I'm taking care of him, and his family ended up getting sick. But I still didn't get sick. Like, even though I'm taking care of him, we sleeping together and everything like that, waking up, making sure he good, everything, like up under, not up under each other, but up under each other. So I'm like, oh, okay, I ain't getting sick or whatever like that. He didn't have it. Like, he just didn't feel like he had it. So I'm like, okay, cool. That time come, this time come. So now around like New Year, he was like feeling a little bit better or whatever like that. He still had like a little cough or whatever like that. Still to this day he has a cough, but it's not like a bad cough like he did when he was real sick. So I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, boom, New Year's come, whatever, move forward. So that Monday I'm telling y'all about, my throat was hurting me so bad, y'all, so bad. So I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So I come home. Imagine I was doing hair. So I come home. I just drank a whole bunch of Tang. I took some emergency. I took some NyQuil, everything. Like, I'm trying to put a whole bunch of stuff in my system so I could try to get out whatever trying to come in, like fight this sore throat, because I don't like my throat being sore. Like the next day, I would rather have a headache instead of a sore throat, because it just hurts so bad. And when I had my sore throat, it hurted so bad, y'all, like so bad. So Tuesday come, no better, feeling worse. My head, my nose, my throat, I had body aches, I was cold, then I'll get hot. So I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So I'm like, let me just go take a test, because I feel like these are symptoms. Let me go take a test. Because the worst part about the whole thing, y'all, was my throat. My throat never hurted as much as it did when I was just sick. So I'm like, let me go take a test. I go take a test. It came back negative. So I'm like, okay, like I have something. Like something is wrong with me. This is not no common cold, nothing. Because I don't get sick. Like I haven't got sick since COVID came out in 2019. I didn't get sick at all. Like no common cold, no nothing. So Tuesday go, I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So I just rested. Like I stayed laying down. I did not do anything. I went to go get a test, came back home, laid down the rest of the day. Like didn't drink nothing, didn't eat nothing, because it hurted so bad. So later on that night, my mom and dad had came and checked up on me, and they gave me some popsicles. Now that helped. The popsicles helped. So I at least ate like 10 popsicles that night, because it was like helping my throat or whatever. Tea, nothing was helping. Wednesday come, I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be better. It did not get better, y'all. It did not get better. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, why am I not getting better? So that's when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just rest again. So I rest. I kept taking medicine. I kept drinking my emergency, kept drinking my Tang, kept drinking tea, all of, like I was doing hot, cold. It did not get no better. So then that's when later on Wednesday day, my parents like, come over here, we could take care of you, where you will be maybe in a like a because we live in an apartment, so it's a house. So maybe, the temperature in the house, more circulation going on, maybe that'll help you. Because then I had got a cough. Yeah, my cough was so bad. It was dry, but it felt like I had to cough something up, but it would never come up. Nothing was never coming up. So I'm like, okay. So I leave my house, leave my boyfriend. I go to my mom and dad's house. Go over there. And it was not getting better. Like that night, I'm like, I need to call my doctor. I need some help. Like this NyQuil is not helping. I need some strong medication to help me because this is ridiculous. So then I go get tested again. Of course, negative. So my doctor had gave me some medication just, to hold me over so I could be okay, so I could start feeling better or whatever. Thursday come, you guys. So mind you, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I have a sore throat, it'll last maybe not even a whole day. But this sore throat lasted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It lasted to Thursday. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, and nothing, I go get COVID test. Nothing came back with COVID. But I'm like, I have COVID. Like, I have it. It must be the new strand. It must be something that y'all don't know about that I got that is here and it's in my system. And y'all test is not detecting it, which it needs to be. So, Thursday morning come, like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. But really, I just wanted to go back home with my boyfriend because I don't know. Like, I was feeling better, but I'm like, I just want to go home. Like, I want to go to my house. I want to sleep in my bed. I want to be with my boyfriend. Like, that's what I want to do. So, Thursday morning come, I comes back home, and I'm like, not good at all. I'm still laying down. I still can't get up. I can't do nothing. I didn't have the strength to do anything, you guys. Nothing at all. So, I started eating like oranges and stuff like that for vitamin C and everything like that. It started to get a little bit better, but it wasn't my normal self. Thursday night comes, and I had this bad nighttime cough. Like, my boyfriend had nighttime cough really bad when he was sick, and I'm like, oh my God, now I have it. And we didn't have a humidifier at the time, but I'm like, I need something. And I remember, and that's what I did on Wednesday when I was going to get the COVID test. I told them to test me for the flu and strep throat because I had strep throat before, excuse me, when I was younger, and that hurt so bad. So I'm like, that's how it felt like my throat was. They said negative for all three of them. Like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? So that's when Thursday night, I'm coughing bad, my throat is hurting me, everything. I'm just down bad. Like, I never felt like this, never felt like this before. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what is it? Thank God I didn't have like chest problems where I couldn't breathe, but I'm telling you, my body was aching so bad. I kept getting chills. My throat was the worst part about it all. So I'm like, So I called CVS, and they had, I had told them, like, what's going on? What can I take for my throat? And they told me I could either do, like, a throat spray or, like, some throat cough drops. So I'm like, the spray, they're like, you gotta make sure you put, really get it back there. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste my time and my money on that. I'm just gonna get the cough drops. So, the throat drops. The sore throat drop. So I go get the sore throat drop, y'all. I'm telling you, I take one, it wasn't like not working. I took two, and it starts to feel a little better. But it's like once you done sucking on them, it goes like, it numbs your mouth for at least like maybe like 5 minutes, and then it's gone. So I had took another one. I just slept with the cough drop in my mouth, and I know that's dangerous because I could have swallowed it or something and choked in my sleep. But baby, something had to work. And I didn't know. I went to sleep with it in my mouth until I woke up the next day, and it was still in my mouth. And I'm like, oh, okay. But it helped. Like, I really slept that night through, because the other nights I could not sleep the whole night through. Like, I'll wake up and just be like, like every time I swallow, I'll be like, It was so bad, y'all. So Thursday, I started feeling a little better. My voice was completely gone. I could not talk. I couldn't do anything. I had tried to make a video for y'all, like when on my feeling better days, And I'm gonna see if I still got that, and I'm gonna like insert it in so y'all can see my voice, like how bad it was. Like I still feel like my voice is not all the way back, because I still feel like I got congested up in here, and I still do have a cough, but it's not like, no, it's not as bad as it was, y'all. It's not as bad as that. So Friday come, it's a little bit better, but it's still, my throat still hurting. I say my throat did not stop hurting until like that Monday or Tuesday, and my throat stopped hurting, but I still was like, my voice was gone, and I was still like had a cough or whatever. So after that had happened, I was just drinking a whole bunch of Gatorades and everything, trying to keep my system up, because I did not eat at all. Like I had maybe ate some noodles one night, but that was it. Like I did not have appetite. It was so bad, y'all, so bad. And I'm just like, oh my God, I know I had COVID. Like I know I had it, because this was not no common cold. I don't have sinuses, I don't have nothing. And when I went to the testing sites, they like, I'm not sure why your stuff is coming back negative and you have these symptoms. These are symptoms of it. And I'm like, exactly. Like, I don't know. But y'all, it was so bad. So bad. And my brother had it. My brother was sick real bad and everything. And it was just terrible. It was terrible. Like, me and him, like, we ain't never experienced nothing like this. And the whole time COVID came out, thank God, we ain't never got it. It was just this time, like, this year, it was just wiped out. Like, I thought, oh my God, I thought I was never gonna get better. I was so sad. I was crying, because I'm like, when I had got the result back on Wednesday, when I had went to go get tested for the flu, I went to go get tested for the COVID, I went to go get tested for strep throat, and they was like, you tested negative for all three. I started crying, because I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, I would have felt relieved if if they was like, you have the flu, or you have strep throat, or you have COVID. I would have felt relieved, like, okay, yes, okay, that's something I know I have, so I can get some help, get medication to help me for what it is. They're like, no, you don't have it, none three. I'm like, oh my God, I started crying in my car, y'all. I was so sad. I was like, bro, what is this? Like, this is terrible. But they was like, no ma'am, and I just felt so bad, you guys. Like, it was a bad thing. But I'm glad I am feeling better. I'm glad I am over there. Like I said, I do got a little cough or whatever. Sometimes I do wake up, my throat be a little sore, but it ain't nothing compared to what it was. And one day it did feel like worse than what, like, if I wake up, you know, like if you get cold in the middle of the night or something, you'll wake up, your throat might be a little sore, your head might be a little stuffy. That's, you know, normal. But that day, on Monday, it was midday, and it just hit me. I'm like, what the heck? And I still be like sneezing a little bit. But it was bad, y'all. It was so freaking bad. I think my boyfriend had posted a video. Y'all can go on Days with Nola. I'm gonna see if I could find it and insert the clip of that one too. But or not, y'all just go on his channel, and it was like when he was went to the boxing gym or something, and I was eating. I looked at so freaking bad, y'all. Like, I was laid out on our couch, sicker than a dog. Okay, like, I was so bad. But woo, I never want to get that sick again. Like, for real, never want to get that sick again. For people who have it, who was worse than me, my heart goes out, because I thought I was down bad. It's people that be worse than me, you know, with respiratory problems and everything like that. But baby, it was terrible. But I'm glad I'm over that. So I just wanted to tell y'all my experience, my little story time on when I had COVID, and they act like I didn't. Like, and then, you know what else made me, like, you know what else doesn't make sense, since we on this topic, that they doing this 5-day back to work you know what they could do now. If you tested positive for COVID, you have symptoms, you off for 5 days. After 5 days, you can come back. How does it go from 14 to 7 to 5? Because to me personally, if I, you know, went and got tested earlier, and like my boyfriend had got sick and stuff like that, I probably got tested and I tested positive for COVID, then those 5 days, you know what I'm saying, everybody don't get sick right in those 5 days. People are asymptomatic. People don't get the symptoms right then and there. Like, in their body, but their body don't start fighting for the symptoms to show within that 5 days. So that's another thing that like blew me when they came out with that, like, what? Or people who like, if you don't have no symptoms but you tested positive for COVID, you can still come to work. Those are people that's asymptomatic, who don't have the symptoms, but they can, you know, they still have it, which that means they can still spread it to other people. So it's like, y'all want it to like die down, y'all want it to get better, but how are you making it get better when y'all have these regulations that people can do who have it? Like, it doesn't make sense. But that's just crazy. Y'all can comment and let me know what y'all think on it, and comment and let me know if y'all had COVID, what was y'all experience, what was going on, everything like that. And like I said, I'm gonna try to insert those little clips to show y'all so y'all can hear my voice. My voice was so bad, like you wouldn't recognize that was me. Like, it was so bad. It's starting to, my voice is not, I don't think my voice is fully back, but it's like better. Like, it's almost back, because I still feel like congested up in here. But yeah, you guys, but that's the end of the video. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, y'all comment and share y'all experience if y'all had COVID, because I feel like everybody now have it or had it like out the blue. Like, everybody just got sick out the blue, everybody. So y'all comment, let me know what y'all experience was. What do y'all think about this 5-day come back to work, or if you know have no symptoms still come to work? Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what y'all think about the numbers going up. Just talk to me, let me know what y'all think about this COVID stuff. Like, is it ever going to end? Like, is it ever going to go back normal? Like, what is going to happen? But y'all just comment, we talk about it, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I am so glad that I am feeling better. I thank God that I'm feeling better. Yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You know, it's your girl Life with Chrissy, and I'm back with another video. So y'all see that title, I'm gonna be telling y'all how I got COVID, or the whole experience, everything like that. I'm still not 100% better, but I'm better than what I was like 2 days ago. I'm still fighting, as you can hear in my voice. You can see I look horrible, but I'm just like, let me just talk to y'all, make a video or whatever like that. And yeah, so yeah.